For half a century, military men and women stationed overseas have been informed and entertained by the Armed Forces Radio and Television Service. Indispensable in time of peace, AFRTS was born out of necessity in time of war.
We started 50 years ago when it was decided that we needed something to combat Axis Sally and Tokyo Rose.
You are listening to the Armed Forces Radio Service.
That same service rock and rolled Baghdad Betty in the Gulf War.
I feel good! Wow, yeah, I feel good. That is James Brown right here on Wizard 106.
From war to war, AFRTS has kept our troops informed and entertained.
This is Army PFC Doug Llewellyn reporting the top story of this day from UN headquarters, New York.
Adrian Cronauer is probably the most famous AFRTS disc jockey. You know him better as portrayed by Robin Williams.
That when I yelled, "Good morning, Vietnam," on a particularly bad day, some of the troops might turn to their radio and yell the GI equivalent of, "Get stuffed, Cronauer."
Pat Sajak went from spinning records in Vietnam to spinning the Wheel of Fortune for millions of viewers.
Guys would come in from combat, and they would say, you know, it's not a lot of fun over here, but you help keep us entertained and make the time go by, and that sort of helped out a little bit to know that you were at least doing something worthwhile.
Radio programs originating from the broadcast center in Los Angeles are recorded and heard daily around the world. Staff announcers feel fortunate to have the opportunity to serve.
Sit down and for 1 hour, just come in and whether it's getting silly or playing songs or talking about music or doing any kind of a shtick that may, in a small way, be semi-entertaining.
I never, ever thought that I would be doing this and that I'd be doing it during a wartime.
To see the American military presence in Europe or Japan or wherever I go, I can't tell you how proud it makes me feel to see these guys and these gals, and if I can make them have a little bit more enjoyment, make them feel a little bit more at home by providing this music, I'm thrilled.
That's the only source of communication we have with the real world, where we at.
That's probably our only source of news, other than what comes down the line, which we get very late.
No, Armed Forces Radio, we were glad to get the antenna up here. It made a big difference around here. Sure did.
Thanks from America to all our men in blue, our boys in khaki too, our tough Marines, our Coast Guard, our Army nurses true. We thank you so much. Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Speaking for everybody on command performance and saying the best of the best from the USA. So long.
Congratulations, AFRTS, for your first 50 years of service.
She's on her way, men. From us to you, every week till it's over there.
AFRTS has won the Pulitzer Prize of Broadcasting, the Peabody Award, which will be presented next month in New York.